Chaos Blur.
All right. Good morning, everybody. This is Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. And really, what goes better than Rocket League and Chaos Blur? Rocket League is one of the first games I streamed, might have been the first game I streamed, and it's a game that I go back to quite a bit. Always happy to play it, always happy to kill a little time and just get into this game. And we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Last night, while testing this all out, I was playing this game in the single-player mode. I don't know if anybody's even played the single-player mode of Rocket League, because I feel like everybody, it really is not the new Mario Kart, although I hear that's coming out in, 5 days now? Not 4 days. Can't be 4 days. 5 days. Which is also incredible to think. But, morning, Bex. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's crazy to think. We just had, well, not just, but, it seems like it was just February when Nintendo announced the Switch 2. And then, we had the reveal in April, and then, it's like 2 months away or whatever. Well, now it's pretty much here this week. Will be a new console by Nintendo, a console that's been waited for years, literally years. And looks to be the real deal. Looks to be very expensive, but it looks to be a legitimate next-gen console, and as far as Nintendo goes. It's got great features such as a Switch Tour game and all the GameCube games you could ask for. But no, seriously, it looks really good. I'm probably not going to get one just because I don't know if I'm going to be able to find one. Today I ordered one game, and you ordered another game. All right, $170. So wait, what controller did you order if it was that much? It must have been the new Switch controller, right? Because I think the Switch 1 Pro controller will work, which is only $70. I think the new one's like $90. As far as the game, I'm guessing you ordered a Switch game like Kirby or something, but I guess there are certain games, I must admit, like Mario Odyssey. Some games on Switch 1, I guess, will be free upgrades. I was reading that. Or maybe free if you have the online service. I don't know. Kirby, it shouldn't. Like, let me just put it to you this way. It shouldn't. It's already out. Kirby the Forgotten Land. Unless they make like a Switch 2 version of it. The original Switch 1 version is available right now. I have it. That's canceled. That was stupid. So, I mean, maybe like the new content releases in August, but you should still be able to play it and have better graphics. I don't get that one. It comes with an expansion. Oh, okay. But I still don't get that though, because you can still just buy the game. Like, I mean, they're probably gonna resell it in a Switch 2 case, but if it's backwards compatible, whatever. I mean, if you had any other Switch 1 games, which I know you said you sold all yours, there are some other ones that you can get a kind of a boost on, I guess. Again, I don't quite understand it. To me, a new console comes out, and they should be able to somehow, like, I don't know. I mean, Sony does it. They should be able to, like, upgrade it or whatever. I would think you could at least get the... Okay, yeah, Breath of the Wild. I mean, I know that'll be available for day one, pricey upgrade or whatever. I don't think that game's getting any new content. I think it's just going to be like a frame rate improvement and other things, which I know, it's an 8-year-old game, and about time they did that. Oh, damn it. That guy literally knocked me off my spot. Damn. That guy literally knocked me off my spot. Well, see, it's not a Switch 2 Kirby. That's why they make this so confusing, Nintendo. Like, it's the same game. They're not making a new one. Like, Nintendo's just weird. I'm sorry. I have the Switch 2 Kirby. Like, it's right behind me. I have it. I have the Switch 2 freaking Donkey Kong, too, as far as, like, Donkey Kong Country. Like, I mean, if we want to get technical, I've got a bunch of Switch 2 games behind me. No, I know what you're saying, but, like, I feel like the Switch 1 card would also do that. Well, it should. This is Nintendo we're talking about, so yeah, you're right. Never mind. Never mind, you're right. It's Nintendo. What I'll be curious to see, in all honesty, as a Mario Kart 8 fan, how many people will still play Mario Kart 8 even on Switch 2? Because you can put the Switch 1 game card of Mario Kart 8 into Switch 2 and it'll work. And enough people play it on Switch 1 where they're going to have a huge player base for conceivably years to come. So, I mean, I know Mario Kart World is going to be the standard going forward, but I feel like Mario Kart 8's got to still get supported, right? I mean, I don't... For me, that's all I'm going to be able to play because I'm not getting a Switch 2 until I can find them. And I just feel like that game sold, like 50 million copies or something crazy like that. And so everybody who has it's going to put it in their Switch 2. I mean, even though they'll have the new one. Obviously, the player numbers are going to go down, but they're not going to be done. You really will play it on Thursday. Yeah, this game's not going well, but... So, I mean, that is one thing. Well, see, I shouldn't say it. They had Breath of the Wild for Switch 1. I keep thinking they didn't have, like, any big games for Switch 1 when it came out. To me, as a Mario Kart fan more than a Zelda fan, I think it's great that they have a new Mario Kart game on day one. I think that was huge. I mean, if they had Metroid Prime 4, and I know I actually don't know if I buy the damn thing because it's so expensive, but I missed that shot. If they had Metroid Prime 4 day one, that might have pushed me. As much as I love Mario Kart, and I do, if they had Metroid day one, I might have been one of the people in line to pre-order the damn thing. But they don't, and I don't know when that game's even coming out. So it's not even like it's coming out in July. Like they have not announced the release date for Metroid Prime. So I'm kind of okay missing out for a little while. I mean, I'm still gonna look for the thing, but I mean, to their credit, unlike the PS5, where, yeah, I was looking for it, but there were no games I wanted for it. There's actually games I want for Switch 2. PS5, when it first came out, had, like, I don't know, the new Ratchet & Clank game and Sackboy Big Adventure. That was it. And I could play Sackboy on PS4, so there really was not much motivation for me to get the new one. In this case, Mario Kart World is a big motivation. It's just not the biggest. And, yeah, the new Monkey game, which, honestly, I'm impressed that they're even, like, acknowledging Donkey Kong, let alone giving him a 3D game for the first time since, what, N64? Like, Donkey Kong has not had a 3D game in a long time. It's always DK Country, which is still fun. I'll be very interested to see what that new Bonanza game's all about. It does look really good. But, yeah, you know for me, it's all about MP4. Metroid Prime 4 has been in development for way too many years. It was in development for Switch 1 back in, like, 2017. Like, that's how long that game's been in development. It's changed developers, like, 3 times, which usually is not a good sign. But from what I've seen, at least from what they've shown, the final product looks really good. So I'll be curious to try that out. It will come to Switch 1, which is kind of weird, honestly, because presumably Metroid Prime 4 is not going to come out till, like, the end of the year. So it's going to come to Switch 1 and 2 at the end of the year, but then Bonanza, which comes out earlier, is only Switch 2. Well, what's funny about Metroid Prime 4 is, I forget who the original developer was. They canned it, Like, they canned their version of it. And long story short, they ended up going with, like, the original developers. Like, the original developers of Metroid Prime 1, they brought back. That's why I think the game's going to actually be really good. But it's like, why didn't they just go with them in the first place? That was the funny thing, is they went through a few different developers. Finally, they went back to Retro Studios, who did Metroid Prime 1 and 2. And it's like, why didn't you just do that in the beginning? Because they know what they're doing, or at least they did. I know it's been a long time, but they've always made pretty good games for Nintendo. They also did... it was a lesser franchise, but they did a pretty good job on it. Not Star Fox, it was something else. But yeah, but Retro Studios is a great team that does some great Nintendo games. That's just the name of the company. That's what they were called that in like 2002. Like that was the team that made the GameCube Metroid Prime. And they had the unenviable task to take a franchise like Metroid that was always known for 2D, platforming and, well, you know what Metroid is, but it was always known for that. They had to take that and make it a first-person shooter. And people were like, how are you going to make that a first-person shooter? I'll admit, I was skeptical, too, at the time. And, I'm not the biggest first-person shooter fan, but damn it if they didn't do it. And they did it while also making it feel like a Metroid game. Like, it doesn't just feel like a Doom ripoff. Like, it feels like a real Metroid game. But yeah, it's a first-person shooter. It doesn't have all the elements of other first-person shooters, but that's because that's not the main point of the game. The main point of the game is puzzles and platforming and... yeah, they're shooting, but I don't know. At least Metroid Prime 1, which I've been replaying, and I've been freaking loving the hell out of it. Like, I don't know how the frick they made that game, especially in 2002. Like, it's such a great game. It's a really long game, too. Like, for a first-person shooter, it's got a super long campaign. That's without even getting 100%. So, I mean, that's one of my favorite games of all time. I don't think Metroid Prime 4 is going to be able to beat that, but my hopes are decently high that it's going to be a good game. My hopes are higher than the hopes of this Rocket League game where we just got our ass kicked. But what about you, Bex? Are you looking forward to any other games on Switch 2? I know they announced some game by some developer that I don't remember now. It was like an exclusive. Not Dark Souls, but something in that realm. Or a Souls game, or Edge game. I don't freaking know. But they announced some other games outside of the main Nintendo mainstays. Of course, you got Sega re-releasing like 2 of their games on Switch 2, because why not? It's Sega. Sega's like, a new console's coming out. Let's re-release a game again. It's like, god damn it. Sega's just like a vulture. Sega's that kid that shows up in every yearbook photo. Like, oh, the golf club's taking a picture. Slips in there like, oh, I hear you're making a new console. You want the Sonic game on it? Like, it's just constant. And I'm a Sega fan, but it's like, damn it, Sega. I mean, to be fair, Capcom's doing it too. They ported Street Fighter 6. I don't know if Resident Evil 8's coming to Switch too. I feel like that's something they would do. Basically, all the games from like 3 or 4 years ago that were too powerful to run on Switch 1 are going to come to Switch 2, like Final Fantasy Remake and all that. Oh, god damn it. I'll play Breath of the Wild. Looking forward to a new Mario Kart course. Hope it doesn't suck. I do enjoy Hope it doesn't suck. I don't enjoy losing because that asshole just scored on us, but other than that, we're off to a great start. Yeah, no, the races are fun. It looks like, I mean, other than the open world thing, it looks like it runs on a similar engine to Mario Kart 8, which would be fine because the controls are very good in that game. So far, the best course I've seen, and this is not a spoiler because they've shown it like 20 times, the best course I've seen is that Donkey Kong course where you're on like the old 1985 arcade game on the girders, avoiding the barrels. Like, I really like that course. Donkey Kong Airport, whatever it's called. I'm sure there'll be some other good ones, but that to me is my favorite one. The other ones still look good, but they kind of look more like just generic cities and deserts, and I'm sure they're bringing back some old courses too. Yeah, I'm sure they're not going to show Rainbow Road. I mean, unless they're going to bring back old Rainbow Roads, I'm sure, but they're not going to show anything from the new Rainbow Road. I think they showed like that Rainbow Tower looking place in the open world, which will probably be like a Rainbow Road city or something. All Rainbow Road all the time. I'm actually very hit or miss on Rainbow Road. Like, some of them I really like. Some of them just feel like trolling courses where it's like you just fall off the track every second. Like, I get it's supposed to be the last course. It's supposed to be the hardest one. But there's, like, some that are fun. And then there's some that are just like, why am I playing this? Like, the N64 Rainbow Road's great. Actually, the GameCube one kind of sucks. I'm sorry. And I love Double Dash. But the Double Dash Rainbow Road is awful. Like, there's, like, just, like, Swiss cheese in the road where you can keep falling through it. There's like a million ways to die on it. I'm trying to remember what the Wii one I think was kind of similar. It was a little better, but Mario Kart, what is it? Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road, like the one that comes with the game, is okay. It's almost too easy. Like, I don't mind it being challenging, but like there's some of them where it's like, why am I falling off Rainbow Road every 5 seconds? I absolutely hate the SNES one, but that's because it's just a flat road with some thwomps on it. And then my favorite one's probably 3DS. The 3DS Rainbow Road, Mario Kart 7, was really good too. I'm getting my ass kicked today. I'm like losing like 6-0 between both games. So that's my evaluation. I'd say I probably like half the Rainbow Roads. I like hate another half of them. But, you know, I think they're going to do something pretty cool, obviously. Damn it. I was actually, like, anticipating that, and I still missed it. I was literally anticipating it. Oh, yeah, the music's always great on many of the tracks, but especially Rainbow Road. The music's always, like, majestic and, you know. Nowadays, called woke. Oh, hey, oh! Back in my day, it was just Road. No, bitch, it was always Rainbow Road. Let's not pretend it was anything different. Right. It was always Regenbogenstrasse. I think I've asked this before. Is road, like, is Strasse just street and road, or is there a road, is there a word for road? Because I always say Strasse, but I've never seen a word for road. Great, I do enjoy the Gray Dust Road. God damn it, almost had a goal. Hey guys, want to play on Gray Dust Road? The SNES can put out so many colors, but we only use like 2 of them for this one. The name Rainbow Road is just like a name. Like it doesn't actually mean anything. It is okay. I didn't know if like because here in America, we have we have road, we have streets, we have avenues, boulevards, drives. Like imagine there's so many ways to say an address here. It's like oh I live on such and such drive. I live on this street, this avenue. Norwich Boulevard, like, I'd be fine with them just making it street, or just one word. What's the difference between a street and a road? There is none. Just another word. And then what's an avenue? What the hell is an avenue? Like, come on. I used to live on an avenue. That was my old address was an avenue. Back in the 90s. Back when it was Super Mario Kart. I was, like, blissfully unaware of the Super Nintendo. Like, I knew the Super Nintendo was around, obviously, but, like, I was a Sega Genesis kid. So, like, I knew the Super Nintendo was a thing, but I didn't know, like, any of the games for it. Like, I didn't care. I was playing my Genesis. Like, I was, like, in another world back in the 90s. So I didn't, like, really discover some of the better SNES games till, like, probably 2000-ish. Was that your first console was SNES? Like, even besides that, like, I didn't play an NES till way, way later. Like, my first Nintendo console, I think, was a Super Nintendo. Alright, well, no, it was N64, because N64 was, like, the newer thing at that point. Then I went back and played, what do you call it? And I went back and played Super Nintendo. And I actually had a Super Nintendo, still do somewhere, like an original Super Nintendo. I got it, like, in 2000 or whatever. Oh, wow, we might actually come back here. My first Game Boy was Game Boy Advance, but... I mean, obviously, the original Game Boy is legendary. Okay, it's 3-2. We might have a shot here. If we put together our combined talents, surely we can play as well as one whole player. Wow, I'm not doing that well at all here today. I'll blame it on it being early, but it's really not that early for me. I've gotten, like, no sleep this week, but today I did, so... What? How did I blow up? We were both going at each other at, like, the same speed. I blow up. Alright, cool. It's probably for the best. I probably would have just ruined that play. Yes! Nice shot! Tie game. See, that's why I never forfeit. My team was going to forfeit after we were down 2-0 after, like, a minute. Which, yeah, it didn't look good, but you got a whole game. Like, just play the whole game. I had the OG Game Boy with Kirby and Super Mario. And a vampire. I mean, I assume it wasn't Dracula. Because they did make a Dracula... Well, they made a few Dracula games back then. I assume it wasn't Castlevania, because that would have been later, I think. I don't think Castlevania was, like, till the 90s. Could have been Castlevania. I was going to say, I can't see where the ball's going, and I had a bad feeling it was going to go toward our goal. I will say, Super Mario Land despite like how difficult it got toward the end. That was a really good game. I've only played it a couple times, including on the last retro, but that was a really fun game. Even the really bizarre levels, which was most of them, and then they made a few of them, including the first Wario Land game is actually Mario Land 3, which is kind of funny. I feel like I just have a bad feeling about this game, but we'll see. Like, we came back, but I just feel like the other team is ultimately better, and I'm just afraid they're going to get a good shot off. But you know what? Gotta have faith. Just like Kid Dracula would. The great Kid Dracula franchise. It's not the regular Dracula, it's Kid Dracula. So it's more for kids. He doesn't drink blood, he drinks, like, apple juice. Fuck! Why did I hit it into our own goal? But first of all, what was I doing in that position? I actually feel bad. Not just because we lost. Not just because I hit... Thank you. Not just because I hit the ball into our own goal, but because I did virtually nothing the entire game as well. So it's not like I literally... Besides contributing to our loss, I did not contribute to our limited success either. Like, I was basically... They could have played that game without me. They probably would have won 3 versus 2. Like, that's how much I did. Like, if somebody wanted to type in that chat right now that I suck, I would actually be alright with that, because I sucked in that game. Like, I am the one who knocks us out of the game. Speaking of which, last night I had an interesting stream. Simply Pepsi? I have Mountain Dew, I don't have Pepsi, but... Okay. Simply Pepsi, yeah. Last night, I was doing a stream of Call of Duty, and some tryhard, some diehard player, I don't know that they actually are, but they like first-person shooters, and I'm just going to make sure they're not in the stream right now. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't even know it. Futura Garden. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Call of Duty last night. I had a guy, like, trolling me hard. Like, I mean, at first it was a joke, but then he's like, you suck at this game or whatever. It was Call of Duty Zombies, and I was getting mauled by zombies. And he's like, you suck at this game. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm not, like, the best first-person shooter. Then he's like, are you ever going to get better at this game? And I'm like, well, probably not in the next 5 minutes, so I'm going to say no. Like, he kept going with this. This was, like, probably a half hour or so of just, like, getting destroyed. I have no idea, but no, actually, their words, like, other than that, like, they were very, like, articulate. Like, they weren't, like, saying, like, just dumb stuff. They weren't, like, get good, but, like, some of their criticism was legitimate. They said something about, like, oh, it's better to play first-person shooters on PC, which I don't really know. Hey, yo. Is that true? I don't know. They're like, oh, you should play this on PC. You'd be better. And I'm like, okay, assuming I had a PC that could run it, why would I be better on a PC? Like, it's the same game. But anyway. Like, that was actually an argument they made. And I'm like, well, am I going to be better because it's on a PC instead of a console? It's going to be the same damn game, just running on a PC. What, because of the controller? I don't get it. Well, that's the other thing. Maybe that's what they meant, because my aim was kind of bad. I will admit, my aim was not the best, but I think my aiming is a lot better on a console than a freaking PC. It's been ages. The only first-person shooter I played on, like, a PC, a legitimate PC, if you can even count this, using the mouse and keyboard, was Quake. Quake 3 Arena I played, because that was the only way I could really play it online. Quake 3 Arena I used to play online with my friends in, like, 98. I actually had a PC that could run it, and run it pretty well, and yeah, that's what I did. I used the keyboard and mouse, and I wasn't terrible, but like, I honestly, I would have preferred a controller. Like, if it was on a console, which it actually was, it was on Dreamcast, but like, I would have preferred to just play it that way, because I just didn't like it. Forget about it. It ran fine. Yeah, I walked right into that one. No, I don't actually. In fact, funny enough, my desktop computers were pretty good at the time. Like, after that, I got one in, like, 2003 that ran Windows XP and also was, again, not amazing, but for the time it worked. Am I going to win a game today? Probably not. But anyway. That guy was weird, though. Like, other than that, apparently he's Russian. Apparently he's from Russia. He speaks Russian. How do I know this? Because he typed, like, a gazillion things in Russian. And when I say Russian, I mean, like, the weird characters that nobody can read. So I'm watching the chat. All of a sudden, I see, like, a paragraph of Russian text, and I'm like, what? And I'm like, are you just, like, spamming that? He's like, no, Russian's my first language. And then he asked me, I'm not even kidding you, he goes, you can't read that. I'm like, no, I can't read that. I didn't even mention that I know some German. Well, at that point I did, but going into it, I did not say I knew any other language. But all of a sudden, fucking Russian comes up, and I'm like, no, I can't read that. Fucking, my friend IDM Pod was on at that point, too. So, like, he was typing the Russian, and he was going, yeah, exactly. Like, because nobody knew what the fuck he was saying. It looked like hieroglyphics. I'm like, okay, I knew it was Russian based on the characters, but I'm like, I can't read that. He never did translate what it said. I was going to say, it probably said some really bad stuff. It's like, you can't read it? Good. He's like, yeah, Russian's my first language, but I'm fluent in English. I'm like, you don't say. You've been speaking English until this very moment. And yeah, we did. It wasn't an all bad experience. We talked about some of our favorite games, and of course, he had to tell me that Sonic was mediocre because I feel like anything I said, he was going to say that too. He's like, oh, what's like your favorite game? I'm like, oh, I'm a Sega fan. I love Sonic. He goes, Sonic's mediocre. I'm like, if I had said frickin' like Zelda, you would have said Zelda's mediocre. Like, you were just ready with that. Ooh, the Crash Bandicoot hat. That's a 90s icon. Hey, oh! And hydrating. That was another thing we talked about a little bit. Wait, was that? That is not my team, so yeah. That was another thing we did talk about, believe it or not, was Mountain Dew, different flavors of Mountain Dew. Nice to relate to people from different countries. I'm not contributing much in this game anyway. I'm just gonna take a drink while this goes on. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot's actually, I think, an underrated 90s gaming icon. I just say, like, well, it was a tie game, and then it wasn't. So I'm like, oh, did we untie it? Or, oh, yeah, now we're fucked. I know it's only been like a few matches, but I'm tired of losing. You know, I mean, I've had longer losing streaks, but I don't like to start. I like to start the stream with a win. Even if I lose after that, I like to at least get a win early on. Just to feel better about myself. I don't know, there's only 2 teams. Let's see what direction do I have to... Hopefully I would not be in a position where I'd have to do that. I'd be like the kicker or something. Oh, oh, damn it. I was like, that's not going to go in. And that was such a weird bounce. Hey, the fact that a team with me on it got to the Super Bowl is pretty impressive. It's not easy to make it to a Super Bowl. It's not easy to make it to the playoffs, so we get the Super Bowl. So, good for my fictional team for getting to the Super Bowl. Well, that would be me, though. Make it to the very last game of the season and then forget how to play the game I'm playing. Oh, come on! I set that up if anybody wanted it. I'm going to say, I was trying so hard not to bump it out of the goal, because I was in the goal. And I'm like, just hit the brakes, because if I hit that ball, I'm going to hit it out of the goal. You can see me right there. So I'm like, just stay out of the way, let it go in the goal. I knew that much. There's one thing I'm good at, is staying out of the way. Alright. Oh, it's 5-3. That's right. We're still down by 2. I thought we were only down by 1. Which still would have been tough. Yeah, we're fucked. Alright, let's keep going. It's possible. We could score 2 goals in a minute. I mean, God knows they've scored a bunch of goals in however much time. It's a cool course, though. It almost reminds me of Mario Galaxy with those, like, spires in the background. The original Mario Galaxy with that hub world. That's what I'd like to see, is, like... Yeah, that would be a lot of space, I was going to say. If they made, like, a remastered, like, Galaxy 1 and 2 with, like... With 3, like, a... Basically, Mario Galaxy Trilogy with a 3rd new game in it. That would be asking a lot. But even if they remastered the first 2 games and then made a 3rd one later... Come on, Nintendo, get on that. They never did bring back Mario Galaxy 2. They brought back Mario Galaxy 1 on Switch, and it plays pretty well, but Mario Galaxy 2 is still only on Wii, if you want to play it. And I do like Mario Galaxy 2. Fuck, I have to say, get that out of there. Say, we technically could get another goal. It's not going to matter, though. We're just going to lose 5-4. I feel like real football games are not that... I thought you played Galaxy. Oh, you're always talking about, like, wanting Mario Galaxy 3, so I figured you played both of them. I mean, I guess you could still want it without playing it, but I don't know why we're fighting so hard for this ball. The game's over, no matter what happens here. Splurpin Gert? What? That's the name of the team we played? Okay, fine. You don't always talk about it, but you're like, you know, oh, maybe they'll announce Mario Galaxy 3 or something. Like I figured you wouldn't really care if they did that unless you played the other ones. That'd be like me going like, oh, I hope they make a Breath of the Wild 2. Like, I didn't play the first one. But I hope they make a Breath of the Wild 2. Well, yeah, and then there will be one. The thing about Nintendo is they rarely do sequels to, like, their... In fact, Mario Galaxy 2 is kind of an exception. They rarely do sequels. Like, you know, Mario Sunshine was completely different from Mario 64. Galaxy was completely different. Odyssey was different. So, yeah, they'll make a new one, but it'll likely be something way out there that we're not thinking of right now. I always had an idea for a Mario game... I think it's called like Super Mario Future, kind of like Ratchet and Clank Future, where it's like a futuristic world. Maybe Bowser's taken over. It's like a robot city. So you have like the usual Mario levels, but with a mechanical twist. I always thought that'd be a cool idea. Like, you know, you'd still have... They could even do like World 1-1, but instead of like bricks, they're like these cybernetic blocks. I'm good at thinking of the ideas. I'm not so good at making the game, but I'm good at thinking of the ideas for the game. You know, bombs would be like drones or something. Like, well, no, the Bullet Bills would be drones. Oh, they could call it like Danny Drone or something, you know, instead of Bullet Bill, like Drody Daniel or something. Instead of a bomb, it'd be like a heat-seeking missile or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking outside the box here. Obviously, they couldn't make it too violent. It's a Mario game. They'd still look cartoony, but it would be like a futuristic cartoony. Actually, there is a precedent of that. There's a course in Mario Kart 8 called Neo Bowser City that I always imagined would be like that modern Bowser City, like, you know, like that new... I mean, that'd be one level, but there'd be other levels that would... I mean, you could still have the regular Mario levels. Maybe there's, like, time travel where, like, there's a part you go back and it looks like an old Mario game, but... I don't know. I'm just spitballing here for my fake Mario game. Or the other natural evolution of that is, instead of making Mario Galaxy 3, you call it Mario Universe, and it's basically just the same thing, but bigger scope. I don't know. What I really liked about those games, though, is the scope was huge. Like, there were so many galaxies in that game, all different types, all different levels. I don't think it's the longest Mario game, but it feels like it, just because of all the different things you do. I think Odyssey might be a longer campaign, but... Alright, will we win a game? As long as I stay out of the way and just kind of push the tempo, and by pushing the tempo, I mean stay out of the way, we got a chance. Do we get our first win? We'll find out momentarily. Also, I mentioned it last night, but next Friday will be the first Fall Guys Friday of the season, as voted on by you, the fans. It was originally going to be a morning one, but it looks like it's going to be an evening one because of my work schedule, so it probably won't be till like 7 or 8 p.m. next Friday evening. Dex will be too busy playing 24 hours of Mario Kart, but for everyone else, for us losers who couldn't get a Switch 2, we got... I was going to say, I wanted to do it... Well, I didn't want to do it in the morning, but I wanted to do it earlier in the day, and that's not going to happen. At least not yet. I say that because, and I joked about this last night, my work schedule changed like 3 times yesterday. I'm like, oh, I'm like off in the morning on Friday. And then it was like, oh, I'm working a nighttime on Friday. And then it turned into, oh, I'm working like 10 to 6 on Friday. So that means I have to do it at like 7 or 8. And I'm like, all right, I'll do it at 7 or 8. But it was just funny how many times my shift changed on Friday, June 6th. I'm like, every other shift stayed the same. That one shift went from like 12 to 8 to like 2 to 10 to morning to night. And I'm like, what am I doing? Just so that I could tell my fans, my many fans, what to expect. Because people wonder, like, oh, why do you always change the time of these things? Because I don't know the time of these things. I work a very confusing job where I could be working 7 to 3. I could be working 3 to 7. Well, much less likely, but you get the point. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I could do like a, afternoon stream. It's like, no, maybe more like night. But yeah, that'll be the first one. I mean, I'm going to be doing it all summer, or at least as long as I'm not, like, super busy. But how often do I get busy? Okay, like all the time. But anyway. Good to have you, Bex. Always good to have some company on these streams as we win and lose together. Try not to lose right now. You never really I mean, you did play Rocket League, but, like, you never really got into it. I remember playing against you a few times. I actually don't know how... Well, I know how I got into Rocket League. I'm just surprised I've stuck with it this long. Like, a friend of mine introduced it to me, like, in 2015, and... Crazy to think 2015 was 10 years ago, but my friend had it actually on their PC, but I was playing it on, like, an Xbox controller. That's the first time I played it, and I was like, this game's kind of awesome. Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't know you played that much. That's awesome. I mean, I'm at maybe 300 hours, but I also only play it, you know, as often as I stream it. Come on, let's go. I saw they missed, and I'm like, can I clean that up? I'm like, I can. I always like that dynamic. That's something you don't really get when you play with computer players. Like, computer players just awkwardly bounce the ball around. Human players have, obviously, a different way about them, so... Stuff like that can happen. I always love that. Like, you know, you miss a shot, but then your teammate picks you up, or they miss a shot, you pick them up. Like, obviously, you got to go through the opponent's defense, but it's a cool... Like, even right now, if somebody wanted to bump that in, I kind of set it up for them. And, you know, it didn't work out. One of my favorite reviews of this game, actually, which is true, is like, you know, your plan in this game changes like every second. You'll be like, oh, I have a plan to push the ball this way. It's like, well, you can't do that now. Well, you know, like, it's awesome, though. It really does feel like a sporting event, like a live sporting event. Not like Madden or other games, which are also sporting things, but, like, you know, it's based on a game that doesn't exist, so you're kind of, like, improvising a lot. You'll always see something, like, weird that you're not expecting. So I guess if you always see it, then it's kind of expected, but... I was going to say, I set that up so well, but nah, it got blocked, and now they're going the other way. That's what I mean about, like, the plan changing. Like, you know, a second ago, it looked like we were about to score, then it looked like they were going to score. Long story short, nobody scored. It's a 1-0 game. Nice block. Nothing more frustrating. Like, if the opponent scores, they score, but there's nothing more frustrating than when, like, your teammate, or sometimes me, like, just sits in the goal and watches it go in. Like, at least make an effort to stop it. And sometimes the other team's just too good. Like, if somebody's good at the air dunk, which I'm not, like, if they can just float in the air and just slam it down, there's a lot. Like, there's not a lot I can do about that. But for most shots, I feel like I'm at least able to try to hit it out. I just don't want to be caught, like, just watching it. Like, just barely moving while the ball goes in. Like, that just, it's not a good look, and it just feels really dumb. More complaining right now. Oh, they're driving the tempo pretty well here. Listen to those engines hum. Come on. Ah, damn, that was actually a pretty decent shot. Hey, I just realized I got our one goal. I've scored 100% of our goals. We're on our way. Maybe. GG. Well, it's not over yet. A lot of ways we could blow this barely lead. That was also a decent shot. I don't think that was going to go in. It gave them a save for that. I think that was going to be wide, but... The worst thing, though, is, and this is part of the strategy, too, that can backfire, like, if everybody... Nice shot. If everybody, like, charges the goal, like we were kind of all going for the goal, that's great. But if we miss it, the other team can easily just bounce it into our goal. That's why I try not to get too... What's the word? Aggressive one way or the other. Like, I try to be sort of defensive, sort of offensive. Because I've seen it where, you know, you miss the goal, now it bounces off the wall, the other team can just bring it right in. It's like, I don't want to hand them a goal. So that's kind of the risk. If you want to, like, triple team them, as I call it, like, that's great. But then if, like, see, if I miss this, which I did, now potentially they could run the other way with it. Like, right now, there's nobody on that side of the field. We're all trying to get back there. We did, because we were smart about it, but I've seen other times where we can't. It goes too fast. Speed is the name of the game. I played some of the other modes in this. They have something called Drop Shot, which is kind of interesting, where you have to, like, slam the ball through these, like, little holes in the ground instead of scoring a goal. They have a basketball mode that is kind of awkward, to be honest. I like the idea, but it just doesn't go well. There's a hockey mode, which is probably my favorite of the alternate modes, but to me, it's still just all about the regular soccer, whatever they call this mode. This is where the action's at. I mean, it works so well. They've tried to change the shape of the ball. They had one for, like, Halloween where it was like a cube. It didn't play well. A lot of just bouncing, like, straight up and down, which kind of kills the point of the game. I always love the angles, you know? The ball would bounce. Why is my team volunteering to forfeit when we're up? That's really dumb. But anyway. They've tried to make it, like, shaped like a football, like an American football. Oh, fuck. That's what I mean. That's such a lousy goal to give up. Now, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. That was me just completely taking my eye off it. I could have stopped. I could have stopped and maybe tried to block it. It was a good shot, but idiot. All right, we're winning the game. I'm not going to have an argument with 4 seconds to go. Look at that. We're still going to win, barring something. Hey, look at that. We won. Oh, my God. What a freaking thing there. I mean, don't get me wrong. If that happened and that tied the game, I get it. But, like, we were still going to win the game. Yeah, it was easy. It's like the one time I wish, and I could plug in a USB keyboard. Like, there are times I want to plug in a USB keyboard to my PlayStation 4. Just so that I can trash talk people faster. Because I can't type that fast on a PlayStation touchscreen, whatever thing this is. But there's some times I really want to let people have it. And I'm like, take that, you. Like, can't really do it on here. By the time I type it, the game's over. This course. I know it shouldn't matter, but I feel like certain arenas I'm just not good at. This is one of them, and I don't know why. Like, I don't win a lot of games on this particular arena. I don't know, maybe the colors scare me or something. I don't know. There really is no rhyme or reason to it. More complaining right now. But yeah, this is the last stream of May. Hard to believe. We had great retro earlier in the month. We've had a lot of great streams throughout. A lot of shooting games. Wow, okay, that sucked. Doom the Dark Ages, which was great. That was the new game we played. Probably going to bring that back soon. I love playing that. What else did we play? A lot of, not a lot, but, you know, a few first-person shooters. One of the more obscure streams I did this month was Time Crisis, if anyone remembers that, on PlayStation 3. Time Crisis 4. It was a fun game, and I didn't say it was the best stream of the month. Nier Automata, actually, which I just did a few days ago. That was a memorable one, just because of how weird the game ended up, and it's still not over yet. So that was kind of cool. So, I mean, we've had some pretty good streams this month. Again, hard to believe it's over, the month, that is. And like I said, it's kind of fitting that we end with Rocket League, a game that I play a ton of. We also played Rocket Racing last week. So, I mean, yeah, we've gotten a little of everything in here. I actually don't think we played Fall Guys this month, because I was kind of saving it for next month, knowing that was coming. I might have played it once. But we're going to see plenty of Fall Guys. We're going to see literally like 12 Fall Guys streams during the summer. Once a week for 3 months. Wow, alright, we just let that go in. And by we, I mean me. I'll take the hit on that. I did take the hit on that. The whole team is collectively groaning at me. If my new follower, whose name I'm not going to say because I don't want to out anybody, if my new follower saw that, he'd go, when are you going to get better at this game? That's how he would say it, too. Actually, no, he'd say it in Russian. What do you mean you can't read Russian? Bitch, I can barely read English. Ich kann kaum Englisch lesen. Yeah, he followed. After all that, like, bitching about it or whatever, he followed. He gave me a follow. And I told him, like, I mean, I didn't tell him not to follow me, but he said, like, do you play a lot of first-person shooters? I'm like, I don't. So, like, yeah, I'll play a few, but that's not really going to be the point of this channel, because he was saying he's a big first-person shooter fan. And that's why he was watching, because he likes Call of Duty, and he likes Halo, and this and that. And I'm like, you're not going to really see a lot of that. But, I mean, you'll see Doom once in a while. And I'm not much, I mean, I'm better at that game, because it's more of a arcadey type of game, but... Is that what that's called? Cyrillic? I actually never knew. Like, I knew they had a different writing style. I just always called it Russian writing. But I did not know that's what it's called. Okay, that sounds even more cryptic than what it is. Like, that sounds like some kind of, like, just ancient, like, Egyptian writing. Okay. So they don't use any English characters then. Like, I can't even, like, write... Because I think you say yes in Russian by saying, like, da, right? D-A, but it wouldn't even be D-A. It'd probably be, like, some weird symbol I couldn't read. Like, I couldn't even write a Russian word if I wanted to. What the hell? Rotate Ego Noob. Oh, that's the other team. Oh, Oh, you know what? The other team's winning by 3, so they really can't be complaining. I love watching the other team fight, though. Like, as they're winning. Rotate, ego noob. Oh, by the way, we're still winning, but we're going to complain about how we're winning. I get no goal with you idiots. Oh my god, this is kind of funny to read. I do enjoy. Now's our chance. While the other team is having strife, we can get a win. We got like 2.5 minutes to score 3 goals. Let's go. Let's go. I do enjoy watching the other team, like, implode from the inside. It's just so stupid. I get no goals with you idiots. I want to finish this game out just to see what else they say. I get no goals with you idiots. Then why are you on the same... Well, it's random, that's why. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes! Oh, no. oh, yes. Oh, 9. Oh, God, why? Oh, no. Oh, my God, ... Okay. Warum ist dieser Tipp so gemein? Ich gebe auf! Dein Mannschaft gewinnt. Warum beschwerst du dich? Ah, Scheiß. Scheiß, ist das der Tipp? Was? Sie haben zwei Spiele mit 2 Toren. Warum beschwert er sich? Ich verstehe es nicht. Ich verstehe es nicht. Aber ich lese gern die Kommentare. Ich muss gestehen, ich lese gern die Kommentare. Es ist lustig. Ja. Ich liebe es. Ich liebe es, weil... Danke. Ich liebe es, weil die andere Tipp... Du sagst es. Ich habe Verbindung verloren. Okay. Ich mag es, wenn er wütend ist. Ja? Ja, was? Nein, ich habe Verbindung nicht verloren. Hoffentlich. Ah, Scheiße. Ich würde so glücklich, wenn wir dieses Spiel gewinnen. Es passiert wahrscheinlich nicht, aber... Scheiß. Scheiß. Es war ein guter Schlag. Es war ein guter Schlag. Ah, nein, ich bin scheußlich. Aber guck mal auf diesen Schlag. Das war gut, das war gut. Ich kann nichts machen. Mein ganzes Team hat mich verlassen. Ich gebe auf. Jedoch sein Team gewinnt. Ich weiß nicht. Los geht's. Ich bin der Torwart, aber es gibt keine sonst. So, ich habe keine Wahl. Ich bin allein. Was? Ah. Das ist dumm. Du kriegst keinen Schauner. Das stimmt, ja. Oh nein, ich habe das falsch verstanden. Auf diesem Fall. Also, ich habe diese gelernt. Das ist gut. Es ist 3 gegen 1. Was erwartest du? Ich bin nur eine Person. Jedoch Jedoch würde dieser Mensch beschweren. Das war... Oh nein. Ja, sehr gut. Fast, ja. Oh. Es ist Zeit für nach ein Spiel. Ich habe dir gesagt, dieser Ort war unglücklich für mich. Ich weiß nicht warum. Es macht keinen Sinn, um ehrlich zu sein. Ja, jetzt müssen wir verbessern. Es kann nicht schlimmer, oder? Na, schauen wir mal. Jetzt. Is das the... Oh, thank God that ended. So yes, I agree. My German was actually pretty decent in the beginning. And then for whatever reason, as soon as you said that, I'm like, I forgot how to speak German now. Like, I was like doing pretty well. Then like, your German's pretty good. I'm like, oh, thank you. And then I'm like, how do I speak German? Like, when you said the thing about, like, you do kriegst. No, actually, ich spreche gern Deutsch. Ich konnte es länger sprechen. I don't think anyone else would like that. But, like, when you said the thing, I actually did misunderstand that. You said, do Kriegsguns... What was it? Do Kriegsguns schon auf den Arsch? I actually thought you were saying you're still fighting against that asshole. That's actually what I thought you were saying. Like, because Kriegs is kind of like the word for war, so I thought it was kind of like, you're still fighting against that asshole. Oh, actually, no, it was schon, not Sean. Teammate rotate. So that's, yeah, no, I completely got that wrong. I admit that. Because I thought you were just calling him an ass. Like, I thought it was like, you're still fighting the ass. I completely got that wrong. I will admit that. My German knows words. I don't always know the context of those words. All right, soccer. Yes, just like soccer as you know it. No difference whatsoever. No, that guy was an asshole, though. And I think they're still in this game, because I seen teammate rotate or whatever. Now, they're losing now, but they were winning by like 4 goals, and their guy's complaining. My team abandoned me. That was the word. What's the word for abandoned? Because I just said everybody left me. That's not really what I meant to say. I wanted to say that, like, everybody abandoned me. But I don't know the word for abandoned. Like, my entire team abandoned me. Ah, 9. I can throw some German in there randomly. I don't know if anyone's going to like that. But if I know the phrase, I will try to say it. To the chagrin of everybody else. This is electric? Yeah, it's kind of electric. Did I tell Bex? No, I told Bex. I met Randy. I've actually met Randy. That's been like the story of the month. For Lassen? Oh, so it was for Lassen. Oh, Im Stich Lassen. What's Im Stich? So, because I did say for Lassen. I'm like, alles hat mich verlassen. But I don't know what, is that like Im Stich? Is that like, kind of like you're stuck in like a ditch or something? I'm just honestly guessing. I got nothing. I did enjoy getting my ass krieged. Bex is great. Bex is great. Bex is told. I'm gonna say, like, I met Randy. That's pretty cool, but I don't think Randy's gonna meet Bex. I don't think I'm gonna meet Bex. That could be a little harder. But I met Randy, and that was something that was doable that we did. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know. What does that word mean on its own? Like, what is stish on its own? Hey, yo. Got some love going back and forth in the chat. Always happy to see that. Kaboom. First time me. I was gonna say, you've been friends with John for how long? And you hadn't seen him in a while. There's a sting. Alright, so you've been abandoned and, like, it stings? I don't know. It's a very deep, poetic phrase. The sting of loneliness is upon you. Yeah, how long had it been since you saw John besides that game? Like, a few years, right? But you guys, like, you went to high school together, right? Like, you knew each other for a long time before that. And, you know, it was cool getting to see you both together, and then, you know, getting to meet you was cool. Too bad the game was just terrible. Like, the actual basketball game we watched was not even worth mentioning. What am I doing? Oh, my God! What am I doing? It's like medieval times. That was awful. See, if the guy on the other team, the guy on the orange team, like, was on my team, he would freaking ream me out. He'd be like, I'm done. Ich gebe auf. That is I give up, right? I think it is. That's why I said ich gebe auf. That, because I really did give up. Fuck. Sweet, I got one. That sucks. I just wanted to win a game. We're gonna surrender in a tie game. Come on. Wir geben auf, wenn das Spiel unentschieden ist. No, what is it? What is it? Das Spiel steht unentschieden. What's the word for tie? Fuck. Fuck, that's the word for tie. Oh, I really thought I was gonna have to defend a shot there. Unentschieden. Like undecided. Nice shot. Einfach Pepsi. I don't know. Einfach Pepsi seemed like a fun person to get to know. We didn't get to know much. The Sun won last night. Is that like their first win of the season? Because I know they've only played like 4 games. Like, aren't they like 1-3? Counting that win. I didn't even watch the Red Sox last night. Like, I knew they were playing. Did they play? I don't even know. Damn it. Like, I've been so out of the Red Sox lately. Like, even before they started losing, which obviously the losing didn't help. Sun is winning. It really is. I do enjoy when the Sun's winning at life. Also, just me, I find it weird that the German word for winning is gewinnen, which sounds like the past tense of to win. Just because I know some German conjugations of past tenses use GE. Say, with the right angle, I've actually got that. No, I don't. I had the right angle on it. Oh, that sucks. Nice block! Passes gewonnen. That's right. But it's like the present's still gewinnen, which I don't know why that confuses me so much. It doesn't confuse me, but... they're 1-5? I didn't know they played 6 games yet. At least they won a game. That's still pretty sad, though. How many games are in a WNBA season? I don't even know. Like, is it 40? I'm just throwing a number out there. Is it 40? Ist das 40? Ich weiß nicht. Look how I just randomly go into German now. Literally, ich weiß nicht, which is I don't know, is the most common phrase I say in German, because I don't know. Is it 44? I honestly didn't know. Okay, that makes sense. 22 home games, 22 road games. It's always an even number because of the home and away games. So, alright. It's like, obviously, a good season would be like 30 wins or something, which they're not going to get to. I feel like the Indiana Fever, which is a WNBA team, they've been bad for a few years. I only say that because they keep getting, like, the #1 draft pick. Like, they got Caitlin Clark. The year before that, they got some good player. So it seems like they get, like, really good players. And the only way you get good players, ironically, is by sucking, because then you get, like, the best draft pick. So I'm like, they should be pretty good by now, but they're not. So they're probably going to get another really good player. Their next home is next Friday. That's the same day as Fall Guys Friday. Fuck. Oh, that was a demoralizing loss. Like, we were in that game the whole time. I mean, anytime it's tied toward the end, you're in the game. But, obviously, it didn't work out. Their next home game is next Friday. Alright, well, I think I've won, like, one game, 2 games, maybe, in the hour or so I've been playing this. That's ridiculous. More, right now. Alright, we're going to load up that next game right now. Maybe. Why is it going to the... okay, there we go. When it goes to the Rocket League loading screen, it's not a good sign. When it shows you the next arena, that's how you know you're going somewhere. We're going to Urban Central. 2, 1, go! Oh, we're going. Going straight to the poorhouse if we lose another game. Like, imagine this was like a real, like, pro sport and, like, you got funded by, you know, like, whoever, like, depending on how you do. Like, this team would get, like, relegated or disowned by their owners. They'd be like, yeah, we're done with you bums. You don't win shit. Yeah, I'll go to another game. I mean, it took us how many years to finally meet? I haven't been to that many Suns games, though, even besides that one. I went to maybe like one other one that I think they also lost, but in overtime. So I don't get out to Suns games that often, despite living like 5 minutes from where they play. Ooh. Damn it. If they left that there, I had that. It's really funny. You know, the WNBA, obviously, they have teams in big cities, New York, Chicago, California, on and on. And they have a team in Connecticut. Like, of all the places to have a team, they already have one in New York, which is not that much further. And they have a team, they don't have one in Boston, but they have one in Connecticut. I guess in lieu of Boston, they probably just did the Connecticut place. But it's just kind of funny that there's a Connecticut WNBA team. And that's, really the only major sport thing we have that I can. New England Revolution play in like Massachusetts. So yeah, it's really the only like major sports team I can claim. But it's just funny that they pick Connecticut over like Boston or like they already have how many? They don't even have that many teams in the WNBA. So the fact that we made the cut is still funny. They have teams in Texas and all over. But anyway. It's a good experience. Not so good when they're down by 30 and you basically have no reason to watch for half the game, but at least they tried. They put on a spirited effort toward the end there. They actually scored like almost twice as many points in the second half as the first half, but it didn't really matter. Yeah, no, yeah. So did they get lost or did they just not care to go to the game? Like I feel like we saw them for a while. I think they know where to go. Oh, man, it's not the same without that other team guy complaining. You guys suck. I can't get any goals, do idiots. I give up. They're up like 7-2. I give up. We're going to lose. Because of you idiots. What an asshole. Just realized nobody scored yet. Oh, I really thought that was going in. But it didn't. Say, somebody hit that damn ball. Not going to be me. Somebody. Let's see if anybody does momentarily. Ooh. You were there. I appreciate you saying that. You were there for like my one big win. Because I got like a 4 of a kind, which is one of the best hands you can get. And I got that while you were there. So I appreciate that you saw that. Because that is probably the best you're going to see me do. I mean, as far as one can do at a game that's literally just luck. Because after that, I really didn't get much. I got like a straight once, I think. Like, video poker is like any gambling thing, is a kind of a risky thing, so. I would not say I crushed it, but I did get, like, most of my money back from that. A player sent a message to one of your groups? Kukura-san. I know that guy. I can't really check it, though, while I'm playing. A message to one of my groups. I didn't even know I was in a group with him. He doesn't play Rocket League, though. I know exactly who that is, but that was bizarre. It's not anybody on the stream right now. And it's not anybody that I know is, like, really playing right now. And it's also nobody who plays freaking Rocket League. So from, like, 3 different angles, it really makes no sense. In that regard, watch out. Just kind of cautiously keeping the ball in front of me here. You know what? It might be. It might be, even though he's right upstairs. He might be sending me a message through the PlayStation 4 that he doesn't have to mine. I had not even considered that. Are you saying my dad looks like Dr. Robotnik? Because that was a Robotnik icon. More Dr. Robotnik right now. This is getting kind of ridiculous. Speaking of my dad, no, it's not. I know it's not Toaster. Toaster would just come up as Toaster. He is another icon. No, like I said, I know who it is. I just don't know why they're messaging me right now. They're not on the stream, as far as I know. They might be on the stream. Maybe they're going to show up on the stream. Maybe that's a surprise. They're the surprise guest. It's such a surprise even I don't know. Überraschung. I like the way, even, I don't think they really say it like this in Germany, but, like, I love in Duolingo, whenever they use the word Überraschung, they say it like, Überraschung. I'm like, do they really say it like that? Like, it just sounds so corny. Oh, another hydrate. Like, there'll be, like, these stories in Duolingo you can do. Bobbert, clean up your room and do... I can't believe I actually believe some of that. I can't believe I actually, like, started reading that, like, all seriously. Uberraschung. Like, I'm like, there's no way they say Uberraschung like some lame, like, ad with a bunch of old people. Here is dein Kuchen. Uberraschung. It's like, what? Diese Nachricht war eine Überraschung. Another message. Yes, Randy, we are narrowing it down. My room is relatively clean. Ish. I'm not going to bed yet. I'm not tired. Come on. Got it. Today's sponsor. Hey, yo. Alright, hold on. That drink was for Randy's redeem. This drink is for winning and scoring the winning goal. 2 drinks for the non-existent price of 1. That was a fun little game. I really didn't do much in that entire game, but I got the biggest goal. The only goal, because it was 1-0. Yes, today's game is brought to you by my dad and Kokuro-same, who I do know. I could check that message. I'll check it after. What's great is all these messages carry over between PS4 and PS5. So next time I open PS5, I'm going to see, like, all the messages. I'm going to see the one before that, and I'm going to see the one from my fake dad. My dad is pretty tech savvy. Like, if he had a PlayStation, he would be able to do that. He texts me sometimes, like, on my phone. He's pretty good with technology. It's funny, I have to call, like, game consoles technology. I mean, they are, but, like, I don't really think of them that way, but, like, older people do. They're like, I don't know how to use this technology. I'm like, it's not technology. It's like a PlayStation. Like, technology I think of as, like, a complicated computer or something. Like, technology is like some bizarre machine, you know? Like, this is not, to me, maybe just because I've been playing game consoles all my life, I don't consider this technology. I can just consider it a thing I use. I don't know. I mean, we're just splitting hairs at that point. I mean, yes, it is technology, but... Like, I've had, like, you know, because I do AV work, I've had, like, clients be like, I don't know how to use the technology. I'm like, you mean the microphone? I mean, I don't say that, but I'm, like, thinking, like, what's the technology? The thing you talking to? Like, I mean, yes, again, it is technology. I don't really, like, think of it that way. I just think of it as, like, it's a device. I mean, again, what is technology? I guess that is it. I do enjoy it. It's found in nature on the PlayStation tree. I'm just picturing this tree growing like little PlayStations and like it's got like all of them. Like if you let it mature, it goes from like a PlayStation 1 to a PlayStation 5. Like if it's been growing for years, it turns into like a, you know, the more modern one. Maybe if it's like a little one, it's like a PS Vita. Like you have like a little tomato plant and it grows little PS Vitas. But then, like, the really big oak is, like, the PlayStation 3, the really bulky one that they first came out with. Because that was a big freaking console. I mean, PS5 is bigger in terms of size, but the first model of PS3 was freaking huge. I've got the slim model, and it's still a little bit of a big boy, but I'll say they do a good job of making powerful consoles that are a decent size. Like, they don't take up a ton of room. Which, I mean, when I do get a Switch 2, because I will, I'll just have to finagle a few more things around to fit it in here. And when I do, look out. That was one thing the guy asked last night. And he was like, what systems do you have? I'm like, what systems don't I have? I'm like, I mean, if you want to know the current ones, it's PS5 and Switch and technically Xbox Series S. So I technically have all 3 of the big companies. But, like, in terms of everything, it's like Dreamcast, Genesis... Technically, I don't have a Super Nintendo hooked up, but I have the Retron 5 that plays it. Looks like an air fryer. It was pretty weird looking. I also had the old, like, Spider-Man movie font, I remember. Ah, damn it. That was a good attempt. You know, much like that other course I always do bad on, this one, I don't want to say I do well on it, but there's usually, like, a lot of close games in Urban Central. Which basically just feels like a subway station. It feels like we're just playing Rocket League in the middle of a subway station. Yeah, PlayStation, or Sony in general, has had some interesting designs. The original PlayStation had a nice kind of cool look to it. Sort of like futuristic for the time. And see, I liked old console designs because of that. Like, I don't know what they were trying to be, but like, you know, look at the old Genesis, the old Super Nintendo with the purple levers. Like, they tried to make it look like this sci-fi machine. Whereas now they're like, it just looks like a PC. Like, you know, the new Xbox just looks like a box. It looks like a PC. So, generic, you know, got fans on it. It's whatever. It looks like a thing. Remember when we still made mediocre games? Oh, yeah. I actually kind of missed that. Yeah, oh no, that's why I like the PS5. I will give you that. The PS5 kind of brings back that era. In fact, the PS4 was kind of a boring design by comparison. It just kind of looked like a combination like a computer and VCR, but... Come on. Ah, damn it. Somebody get that goal in. Thank you. I'm like, so I'm not going to be there for it. But yeah, no, it is a pretty good... I don't know if I call it sexy, but it's so weird it's good. Like, I don't understand the point of those fins that go up at angles, but you know what? Why not? Because that's what 90s consoles used to do. They'd be like, let's put some, like, fin on it. Like, it didn't serve any purpose, but it just looked cool. And that was enough. Like, it didn't have to look like a freaking, like, computer. We already had computers in the 90s. We have computers now. Like, we don't need another thing that looks like a computer. That's why we have computers. Freaking Dreamcast. I mean, I love the look of the Dreamcast. I'm a little biased, but... Although, funny enough, the Dreamcast is the color of, like, most desktop PCs from that era. Like, that kind of beigey white. Why did I get out of the way of that? Still a 2-to-1 game. Anything could happen. We'll see if anything does right now. PS6. You know, I've heard that it, like, I mean, the easiest answer is to say sooner than you think, but, like, I've heard rumors about it, which kind of gets me a little, I don't want to say disappointed, but, like, I still feel like PS5's newer than it is. I know it's, like, 5 years old, but... I don't know. Because, I mean, PS4 is still technically going. Like, PS4, I feel like, had a good, like, 7-8 years. Like, with support, too. And, I mean, people still play PS4. I'm playing this on PS4 right now. Damn. There's a company that sells a modern PC case now. It looks like the 90s, totally the same. That's awesome. I do kind of... Oh, it's the Imperial March. I would do that. I would get, like, the old-looking computer, and then, like, you boot it up. It's like running Windows 11 or something. It's like, wait, what? Does it have, like, the CD, like, even if it's not a real CD drive, does it have, like, a floppy drive and a, like, you know, like, the appearance of a CD-ROM on the front? Because that would be really funny. Fuck. Fuck, we are sleeping at the wheel here. I was going to say, that goal could have easily gone in. That's pretty great. I always remember that, too. The desktop towers would have, like... I think this was even... Well, no, they had USB ports back then. Like, they'd have, like, maybe, like, a few USB ports, like, a stack of CDs. Oh, we just lost. That sucks. We lost at the buzzer. That sucks. And then just to rub it in, the Imperial March. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, you guys earned that Imperial March victory. I mean, that was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, that was... If you're gonna lose, that's the way to lose, I guess. Holy crap. Manfield at dusk. That sounds like such a... Well, no, that could be German, too, because of the spelling, but I was gonna say it sounds like a, Oh, cheap viewers. I hadn't gotten one of those in a couple streams. It sounds like an England place, doesn't it? Manfield. But then again, the German spellings throw me off. Could be either one. I was going to say, look at the background for any clues, but it's every country's flag is in the background. So there's no clue of it being England. Or really any country. Sometimes I like to read the little ads along the side of the arena. They're usually just ads for Rocket League, which is kind of stupid because I'm already playing Rocket League. Why do I need ads for Rocket League in the game for Rocket League? I like when Mario does, like, sports games and they have, like, fake sponsors, like, you know, Cheap Cola or something. Mario Motors, Bowser, like, Mechanics or something. Oh, nice. Nice shot! Hold on, I gotta give that a nice shot. A Lone Lobster? Is that the name? Yeah. Nice. Earlier when you said Einfach Pepsi, I actually thought it was like a German expression, like if something's easy, you just say, simply Pepsi. Like, I thought it was like some weird, like, little phrase people say. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a thing. How'd it go? Einfach Pepsi. Like, just like Pepsi. Like, it was great. It wasn't Coke. It was Pepsi. Oh, shit. Nice block. Just kind of like, I guess, like, the comparison would be like Peachy here. Like, you know, like, how'd it go? Oh, peachy. Like, I feel like that's a really just bizarre term. Like, it went like a peach. Come on. Ah, damn it. Come on. Oh, my God. Get that in the goal. Yes. Hey, what's up, Amanda Jackson 1? I got a good feeling about this interaction. Old Nobles used to say, it's simply Pepsi. That seems like a Pepsi ad, doesn't it? Like, current Pepsi would put out an ad with, like, a bunch of knights. It's like, how did you beat that dragon with this Pepsi? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Because everybody knows you beat dragons with Dr. Pepper. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Amanda? I know a few Amandas in real life. I don't know an Amanda Jackson, but I do now. How's my die going? My die's going pretty good. How's your die? Can't wait to be asked for graphics. You guys excited? I'm excited. In case you're wondering, I like Sonic and I like the color blue, so go with that if you need to. In fact, if you really want, what you could do is make a logo for me that looks like Chaos on one end and Blur on the other, where it's upside down. Maybe put a Chaos Emerald on it. Like, you know why that logo sounds so familiar? Well, that's right. That's my logo. More right now. I really am trembling in anticipation. I really am excited, actually. I can't wait to see how long this takes. I saw one person who, like, you know, did the thing where, like, oh, yeah, I'm following you on Twitter, whatever, follow me back. And I'm like, I'm not going to follow him back, but just for the heck of it, I'm going to check it out. And sure enough, I went on there. It was, you know, Sarah Smith or whatever. You know, graphic design extraordinaire, and they're showing samples of work they did for other people, and like it looked terrible. Yeah, see, she's not even acknowledging anything I said. But anyway, yeah, Sarah Smith, like, she's like, oh, I made this like graphic of Pyra Mithra, and I'm like, it was either AI or like the worst Microsoft Paint I've ever seen. Like, it was like Pyra's eyes were like going opposite directions. Mithra's hand was like a claw, and I'm like, if this is a real thing you made somebody, like, that is really bad. I would not be showing that off. Do I stream? I don't know if I have any plans to do it full-time in the future. What can you offer me? What kind of packages do you have? You know, for the right deal, maybe this could be a full-time career. I'd say for right now, I do it for fun, though. How about you? What do you do for fun? Any hobbies? Any art you like to do? I'm actually going to I'm going to go the opposite route here. I'm going to lean into it. See how that goes. I like doing art. How about you? Do you like doing art? I like doing art. Art is fun. You know what I really like is graphic art. Like graphic design. Have you ever tried that? I think that's fun. I like to use Photoshop. What programs do you use if you do graphic design? Which I'm not saying you do, but if you did, what would you use? I mean, I think we all stream for fun. That's what I'm almost a little bit afraid of that. That's why that's the thing. I'm asking a question. It's a legitimate question. Some people like to do art. If you like doing art, I'd like to know. I specialize in designing digital. Nice. Okay, cool. See, that's a great hobby. I think that's a great idea. You know what you should do? If you really want to create that, and maybe you thought of this, you should go on people's streams, like at random, and use a name that sounds like a regular person, and then just kind of like just talk like randomly like you are, and spell half your words wrong. You should do that too, and then like you should offer them graphics because people love being offered things during streams. Do you mind if it? Oh, I would love to look at your creations. Send me the link, please. What a nice person. So what we got? We got some creations? Yeah, I mean, I didn't even ask, but it doesn't matter what I say. You're just going to keep pushing it, so I could literally ask anything. What's your favorite food? Seriously, what is it? I want to know. Are you a Seaford person? Do I have Discord or Instagram? Well, that's not really what I asked. I asked you what your favorite food was. Oh, yeah, my payer password is all one word. It's at $FU2. Number 2. All one word. If that doesn't work, just you'll figure it out. Do I have Discord? I do, actually. I have both of them. Would you like the names? Can I have your... Oh, I absolutely would love to talk to you on Discord and Instagram. Absolutely. I want to talk about your favorite food, though. Like, what is your favorite food? Is it pizza? Is it tacos? Tacos are pretty good. I like tacos. I really like tacos. Chips. Oh, yeah, computer chips are good. Yeah, no, definitely. That would be a good gimmick, actually. Like potato chips called computer chips, where they actually look like silicon chips, and like you eat them, but they're obviously food. Like Doritos, Techno drones, or whatever. So, in case we're wondering, Amanda Jackson's favorite food is Discord and Instagram, as far as I can tell. Which maybe I'm not consuming, some pun intended. Maybe I'm not consuming my social media the right way, but I don't think that's food. Like, I don't think you can eat Discord and Instagram, but I've never tried. I just want to see how long this goes on. This is kind of funny. I'm actually kind of sad Toaster's missing this. Cuban sandwich. Oh, okay. I will be honest, I was not expecting that. And a key lime pie. Now, I assume the key lime pie is for dessert. Amanda, list 5 countries in alphabetical order. Go. Want to see if this is like an Alexa thing where, like, you know, Alexa, the Amazon program, where, like, you just say, like, food, so she just gave me the names of foods. Like, name 5 countries in alphabetical order. You can start anywhere in the alphabet. Can you give... That's not what I asked. I wanted 5 countries in alphabetical... Is this thing working? So, like, so for example, like, I don't know, Argentina. You know, like, so what would be the next one? You know, it doesn't even have to be exact, you know. Give me Argentina... Well, no, I'm not going to do it for you, but I'm saying, like, you know, 5 countries, alphabetical order. Let's go. Because Discord's not a country. Right, that's not what I asked. I'm not from Argentina. I didn't ask that. I want 5 countries. 5 countries in alphabetical order. Now, I'm not going to fact check this. Like, I mean, I don't know every country there is. Like, so you could probably fool me. Just give me something. I mean, I'll know if you make up the countries, probably. But, you know, just give me, I don't know. Nicaragua, I don't know. Or Homer's favorite country, Uruguay. You are gay. 5 countries, alphabetical order. The AI search war on humans. I think it's a reasonable thing. I'm also just saying things to see if they respond accordingly. Because if they just keep asking, like, for my Discord, they're not listening to a word I'm saying. That's the point I'm getting at. Like, even if they want to say, like, no, I'm not going to name some countries. Like, I just want to see that they're listening. That's literally all I'm doing right now. That's why I think this is hilarious. I'm going to laugh my ass off if they're Googling this right now. They give me, like, 10 countries. This is fucking great. Toaster's missing some drama here. Some of the dumb... Oh, shit. We're about to get scored on. God damn it. Hey, yo! That's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But still, that is... I'll count that. Australia, okay, yep. A, B, C, F. Okay. All right, I feel you. And in return for that, I will tell you I'm not from any of those countries, so you have narrowed it down. You know where I'm not from. Holy crap. This is actually working. This is great. Bex, ask the thing a question. Anything. I don't even care. This is great. Yeah, those are all legit countries. Not 5, but I don't care. It's 4. It's 4 more than I thought I'd get. This is fun. What else can we ask it? Please give me your Discord so we can talk. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I was going to ask something else. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to ask a real simple question. What game is this? What game am I playing right now? You don't need to know the console. You don't even need to know everything about it. What game is this? What's the name of this game? Rocket League. All right. Cool, cool. No, you got it. You got it. Okay, so my Discord name is Give Me a Gookin. Give Me a Gookin. GIBMIRGURKEN. If you need me to type that out, I will. That's my Discord. So, yeah, find me at Give Me a Gherkin, and feel free to share all your art projects with me. I would love nothing more. That's Give Me a Gherkin. Write it in chat. Bex, can you write that? I'm a little busy at the moment. Give Me a Gherkin. I think there's an umlaut on that as well. Let's hook our friend up. There you go. That's it. I don't know if you need the numbers anymore. I think they stopped doing the numbers. So yeah, Bex is my secretary. She'll help you out. We'll set something up. If you could make me a graphic that looks like Pyra, like eating a Cuban sandwich, that would be fantastic, by the way. I don't have any of those. I don't know why I'd use it. I'd probably just put it on random streams. I think that'd be kind of fun. Are you looking forward to Switch 2, Amanda? Are you a Nintendo fan? What's your favorite Nintendo console? Or do you like Nintendo? Maybe you don't like Nintendo. Some people don't like Nintendo. I like Nintendo. Well, I don't say I like Nintendo. I tolerate Nintendo. So yeah, there you go. What I want to know is why would I have to write it in the chat? Because if you can just hear what I'm saying, can't you just... I spelled it out for you. Like, you can't just, like, write it down yourself. Like, it's almost like you're not... Well, no. Actually, no, you are listening to me because you named countries and stuff. So, no, I apologize. You're a pretty good listener. I appreciate this. This has been good. Always good to get to know new people and completely legitimate causes. Always happy to help a fellow artist. Because I don't know if you heard, but I also do design as well. I don't go on other people's streams and troll them for it, but I do design. But yeah, no, that's great. Wrong username. Are you sure? You try spelling it backwards? Sometimes you gotta put it in backwards. It's funny, you got that. You got right on that, but half these other questions just going right over your head. How about my pirate graphic? I really want that. Could you maybe have her, like, on a unicorn or something? Like, I think just get really crazy with it. Like, I don't really care if it makes sense. You know Pyra, right? From Xenoblade Chronicles? Or maybe Walter White on a unicycle from the show Law and Order. Just want to see if she corrects me. You've seen Law and Order, right? Well, they've had Law and Order. They have SVU. They have all these different ones. There's a lot. Law and Order's been going on, what, like 40 years now? Ooh, that's a goal. Hey, ka-chow! That's the Cars thing. Check your username. Like, unfortunately, I can't check my username right now just because I'm in the middle of playing a game. I don't know if you've noticed that or even care, but I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. I think I know my own username, though. I think give me a gherkin. I think I'd remember that. That's my user. I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not give me a gherkin. It's give me a merkin. Like, no, I think I know my username. That is it. So, sorry, that's the only one I got. I don't have multiples. I don't have more than one gherkin. If I did, though, how cool would that be, right? Yeah, I mean, that's... it goes way back to the gherkin days. I can't even take this fucking shit seriously anymore. So how long do I have to wait to get my pyrographic? Can I expect it like tomorrow? I got a big stream coming up. I really want my pyrographic. Fuck, I can't take it. This is so fucking stupid. But this is wrong. No, Pyra's a character, I'm telling you. She's a great. I mean, if you can't make it tomorrow, I understand. Maybe next week. Or something. It doesn't have to be a big graphic. Like, I mean, honestly. I mean, hell, I could get sued by Nintendo for using their character. Right? That's a whole other thing. No, it's not going to be wrong. It's going to... when I say I want a graphic of Pyra, get your mind out of the gutter. I want a clean graphic of Pyra on a unicorn. Is that really asking that much? I think it would really liven up the channel. Can you check and give me correct username? I told you the username. I don't know what to tell you. That is the one. That is the only one that I've ever used. I mean, I can get you some reference images of Pyra if you need some help getting started. Or I can just make it myself, but that'd be too easy. In fact, I think I have a... hold on. I'll have to check it after this. But I think I have a reference image of Pyra on here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of impressed she did the country thing. You like Crash Bandicoot? I like Crash Bandicoot. I just thought of that because it's on my hat. Do you like hats? I like hats. Hats are fun. They're like things you put on your head, but they got stuff on them. I'll be honest with you guys, this is the stream right now. Like, I'm playing this game, but I'm barely paying attention. Scored by chance. Yeah, that's fair. I should check my Discord. Maybe I will. Right after this. Give me on gherkin. Give me gherkins or give me death. Come on. Tie game. Good game. Do you play Rocket League often, Amanda? I feel like you do. I feel like that's why you probably check out a lot of Rocket League streams. Probably no other reason. You probably play a lot of Rocket League. What's your Rocket League name? We should play sometime. I bet you're pretty good at it. You probably would beat me. But I'd be okay with it. I'm a good sport. I would take the loss. Oh, shit. We just lost the fucking game. I'm sad, Amanda. I'm sad. You know what would make me happy? It would be that pirate graphic. I don't know where my fucking phone is right now. I mean, I know, but I gotta find it in this mess here. Yeah, I'll just have to check Discord later, I guess. I really don't feel like killing my stream just to check Discord. I just gotta be honest with you. I'm having a good time here. Why ruin a good thing? I say that as I grab my phone anyway. Looks like I got time. Search in progress. Oh, no. Running out of time. Say I delivered those shoes. Oh, thank you. That's all you did. Very nice. You sent me. I did. I just did right now. I know that's all you're really looking for. It's all you men ever want. I'm just kidding. You're not a man. But I'm saying, like, that's all you want out of me is you want my information. So you can do all kinds of unthinkable things. Oh, thank you for the follow. I look forward to many conversations where it's basically just me saying whatever the hell I want and you barely listening. Damn it. My request is to get Toaster Cartridge on this stream, but he's already missed the best parts. Right? I mean, they only want one thing. My Discord info. I can't even sit at the bar for 5 seconds without somebody asking me for my Discord stuff. I'm not a piece of meat. That was a nice save by me. Hey, yo. Anyway, yeah, I got nowhere to go with that. Oh, come on. Next week is yeah, so it is. Yeah, Summer's Game Pass already. I wonder if they'll talk about. I wonder if they'll announce any more Switch 2 games. I mean, I know they've announced a few, but like, you know, there's got to be something that we haven't heard about yet. Maybe we'll finally get a release date on Metroid Prime 4. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Splinter Cell remake. I didn't even know there. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I didn't know there was going to be one. But makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't make it sooner. Oh, come on! Oh, that was going right for the goal. I actually had a much better chance of hitting that. I do enjoy smashing into that wall. Oh, damn it! Sorry, I'm just really distraught that I can't get my pirate graphic. Oh, nice one! There you go. One. Go. Ooh, nice one. Nice shot. Very big chance that we win this game, I'd say. We'll see. This one's for you, Amanda. You Rocket League fiend, you. You love your Rocket League. Wonder where such a conversation lead to in the end, you paying money for nothing. And my chicks for free. Bex, we were having a very wholesome conversation. I don't think it's about money. I think it's just two artists exchanging information. She wanted to show her content. You know what? I got some content too. Maybe I can show her all my videos. Starting from 1998. Plenty to show. on both ends. I'm sure she's got some good stuff too. So, you know, we'll get that figured out. No. I know. Nobody did. It's just all fun and games. Literally, we're playing a game. It's fun. Exactly. Ganz genau. Sprechen Sie Deutsch, Amanda? I wonder if I change my language to German, like I just started speaking a bunch of German, if she would change her typing language to German. I'm sure there's a way to do that. I can't speak fluent enough German to make that convincing. But that would be kind of hilarious. It's really the only other language I could attempt. Because if I knew Russian, I would see if she could do the Russian stuff, but I don't know Russian. As we learned last night, I do not know Russian. Some would argue I barely know English. More, right now. Maybe. But wouldn't it be funny, though? Like, I just start speaking German, she doesn't question it. Instead, she just changes her questions to German. Like, wouldn't you, like, if you're a person, be like, why'd this person just change language randomly? But, like, I feel like I could do anything, and she's just gonna be like, give me a deine Information. Okay, that was terrible German, but... Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like getting scored on, but that's a pretty cool goal animation. I like how, like, it's so corporate now with Rocket League. Like, somebody scores a goal, it's got to show the name of the song, it's got to be like, this goal brought to you by McDonald's. Like, it used to just be about scoring the goal. They had, like, 1 or 2 goal animations. That was it. Now there's, like, a million of them. It's like, brought to you by Skrillex. Like, what? Well, maybe she speaks Russian. Maybe she speaks a bunch of languages. Maybe she speaks French. She mentioned that. That world, maybe in the Fortnite game. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, they should do that. I don't know what they'd call it, though. Yeah. Oh, wait. Not as a standalone. Yeah, I know. Like, why don't they just put it in this fucking game? I don't get it. But anyway. Yeah, not as a standalone. They need to just tack it on to this giant 100-gig game that's just weighing down my entire hard drive. That would be amazing if they did that. It's still made by Psyonix, as far as I know. It's not like... I don't think the Fortnite people make it. The Fortnite people, whoever the hell makes Fortnite, I don't know. Epic Games, I know that's a thing, but I think that's actually, like, the service you play it on. I don't think that Epic Games is a developer. I could be wrong, because their name's also on Fall Guys. I mean, talk about having 2 of the bigger online multiplayer games, Fortnite and Fall Guys, in the same portfolio. And what a portfolio it is. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. Hey, we're back in Urban Central. I do like this arena. Ah, Christmas. I do love it. Hi-oh. Do you like Christmas, Amanda? Or do you have a favorite holiday? It doesn't even have to be like a religious one. It can be whatever. God damn it. Is there such a thing as Graphics Day? I feel like that would be your favorite day. There's a day for everything. There's like a National Pretzel Day. There's got to be a Graphics Day. Do you send me requests? Do I send you requests? Well, I've been playing this game the entire time. I mean, you literally... There is video evidence of what I've been doing the last, like, 20 minutes. Like, there is no possible way that you could... that anything could have happened differently. So unless I sent it through my mind, I don't... Never mind that I don't even have your username, by the way. So I don't even know what I'd send the request to. You kind of left that little detail out. But anyway. There's a few flaws in this logic. Never mind, like, I feel like part of the reason I stream is to literally have video evidence. That when people go, oh, you weren't doing this, it's like, well, actually, here's the evidence of what I was doing. So, do I send you a request? First of all, that's a present tense, so I'm currently not sending you a request. Oh, actually, no, you used past tense there. Do you sent me a request? Here's my... Oh, that's very creative. There you go. Amanda_Jackson, take out the space. Gotcha. So, I mean, do I send you a request? I technically don't know if I can, because you're talking in a conditional future past tense that technically doesn't exist. It should be... No, actually, you can't... Do you send me a request? That wouldn't make sense either. Have you sent me the request? That would be past present. No, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm getting my tenses mixed up. That's perfect past in German. I believe it's called the same in English, too. So that would be like, Hold on. I'm gonna mess this up. Shit! Oh, come on! Damn it! This is the slowest fucking goal! Has to mish. Hold on. Fuck, I'm forgetting the word for request. I used to know this one. Is it Vorschlag? Is it Vorschlag? Hast du mich die Vorschlag geschickt? Did I just speak better German than she spoke English? I don't know. I don't know if it's Vorschlag. No, wait, it'd be den, right? No, request. Well, request can also be bitten, but did I send her the request? Habe ich den Vorschlag geschickt? Ich frage mich. Also, es ist mir egal, um ehrlich zu sein. Got it. Anfrage. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, like question. Sollte ich ihr eine Anfrage schicken? Das ist die Frage. Es ist Quatsch. Ich muss sagen. Es tut mir leid. Come on. Ah, almost had it. Yeah, Vorschlag and... I have heard both words. I thought... Okay, Vorschlag, like, Vorschlag is to suggest... What is... I don't know the other one. I mean, it makes sense, because I know a lot of words, like Vorteil, Nachteil. It's usually, like, the opposite. So what's the opposite of a suggestion? Like, Vorteil is advantage, Nachteil is disadvantage. Or maybe it's the opposite, but... Point being... Gegenteil is opposite. The second part, Nachschlag. Okay. Interesting. But is there an Erstschlag? First portion? And how far do we go with this? Dritten? Vierte? Fünfte? Feel free to chime in any time, Amanda, by the way. We're not trying to leave you out. I would never continue to have a conversation and act like the other person is not responding. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'm learning more about Schlag. Like Schlagzeug, drums, and all the different Schlag words. I guess in baseball it'd be a Schlag. Schlagsahne. That's whipped cream. I don't know why I know that. Some of the things I know are so bizarre. Like, why would I know that, but I don't know, like, request? Or I didn't know request. I don't know why I went for that ball so slow. Ich war zu langsam. Langsam. Langsam? Langsam. Langsam. I always say the English A when I really shouldn't. Come on, give me that. Das war nicht langsam. Das war schnell. Ich fahr schnell mit meinem Auto. GG, yayo. So you say GG even in German, or would it be GS? Like, gutes Spiel. Gutes Spiel. Come on, haben wir gewonnen? Oh no! We did not gewonnen! Shit! We did not gewonnen! Oh, that sucks. They just tied the game. Wir haben nicht gewonnen. Wir sind unglücklich. That makes sense. I feel like GG was a gaming term to begin. Damn, that sucks. We had that game like 1. Wait. Oh, the game's still... There was like a second on the clock. I thought this was overtime. Because the clock's at 0. I'm like, how can the clock still be at 0? There we go. Now it's overtime. There was still a second left we had to play. By all intents and purposes, it was time for overtime. What's the word for overtime? Is that like Nachzeit? I'm just making that stuff up. Überzeit? It could be Überzeit. Plötzlich tot? Sudden death? No, I guess it'd be Plötztod. God, I can't believe we're even in overtime. Verlängerung. Ah, see, I never would have gotten that. It's like extension. Sort of. Come on. Ah. Now the other team must have played good defense. We were scoring pretty well before. Come on, that's not us scoring. We've had some really bad luck in this stream. Like, I mean... Lost 1 game at the buzzer. Lost a couple overtime games. I think I almost came back once, and we lost that game. Got blown out in 1 game when my teammates just verlassed me. Verlass im Stick. In stick. Why am I putting that? There's not a C sound in there. It's stick. It's not shtick. That's another word. Or shek. Oh, damn. That would have been like the slowest goal if I could have hit it. Which reminds me, I did give up that really slow goal earlier in the game. That's coming back to bite me now because that could have been the difference. Like in dish. Gotcha. I'm always doing like hard noises in German because that's just what I'm used to. That's why I always said nicht. See, I don't even want to do it now. I want to say nicht. It's nicht. I was always saying the hard K-ish sound. It's not a hard K. It's not a K at all. What was that? You said Knappspiel at one point or something like... Isn't that like bad game? I feel just like... Yeah, I don't even mean to do it. Not even a yelling thing. It's just like I feel like the pronunciations need to be sharp. Like in the word schaff. Like, I feel like I need to, like, really emphasize it. Knapp, what does that mean? Sparse? I know that Knapp means sparse. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yes, sehr close. Sehr Knapp. That was something, believe it or not, out of all the things that took me a little getting used to. Because, obviously, in English, we do silent Ks, like in no. K-N-O-W. So, like, when I saw that, I kept saying Napp. Like, I just... My English mind was just like, that's a silent K. There is no silent K in German. So I'm like, Knapp? I'm like, that just sounds weird to me. It still sounds weird to me, but I still say it. Same with Kneipe. Like, there's a bunch of those. And then I'm just kind of like, I just say Kneipe. I'll be like, wait a minute. Because when I think about it, I think the only silent K is in English is no. There's probably other ones, but... Kneipe, yeah. I'm sure there's other words. Kneipe, Knapp. Isn't there Knuckle? That's pro territory is Kneipe? Isn't that like a club? God damn. Who's gonna hit this ball? Thank you. I also know Verein. That's another word for a club. Like I said, I know a very bizarre set of vocabulary, like specific to places, like Kino, Theater. I know hotel, obviously, but I also know Luxus Hotel, which is like luxury hotel, or Jugendherberge, which is also not a hotel. There's also something called a VJ? Knuckle, that was it. Is that like a shared apartment or something? I forget what it stands for. Oh no, that's a Mehrbettzimmer. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. Oh wait, is that just Wohngun is apartment. Wohngemeinschaft. Okay, I never would have gotten the second part. But I know Gemein can be like a word like allgemein, means like general. Almost like general area. Some of these words I just infer. I don't even know if I'm right, but I'm just like, okay, if it meant this here, maybe it means this there. It really is a very logical language, which is why I like it. Because there's some languages where it's just like, memorize this word just because. Like, why is it that? We don't know. Like, we literally don't know. See, Gemeinschaft, meaning community, makes a lot of sense to me. Because of other words that use that kind of prefix. And Schaft being sort of that as well. Yeah, no, that like I said, like, das macht total Sinn. Like, that makes total sense. And that's kind of, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, there's some words you just have to memorize. There are some words that there's no real reason for them, but as far as, like, a trick to memorize them, but, like, there are a lot of words where I'm like, okay, I don't know that word, but I can put it together. Whereas, like, if I was learning English, like, I wouldn't know why that word is that word. Like, I'd be fucked. Wow, that's just gonna go right in, isn't it? So what's a Mehrbettzimmer? That's just like a big room or something? With a bunch of beds? Sorry, these are probably stupid questions. I lost Amanda. Mehrbettzimmer. It's like more bedroom, probably like a bunch of beds in a room, I imagine. I think it's probably like at a hotel. It's probably like a bigger room at a hotel. When you rent a hotel room. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right. Well, there's an Einzelzimmer, and then what's the other one? Einzelzimmer, Doppelzimmer, double room. Again, all words I learned early on because it was like, traveling to Germany? Well, all you need to know are restaurant words and hotel words. And I'm like, I want to know more than restaurant words and hotel words, especially when a lot of the hotel words are almost the same. Zusammen oder getrennt. Like, it was like a freaking entire chapter on how to pay at a restaurant. Paying together or separately? I'm like, zusammen oder getrennt? Stimmt. What is it? Stimmt so. Keep the change. I'm like, so I can say keep the change. I can say paying together or separately. I don't know the names of half the food, but damn it, I can say hello and a few other things. Let's go. Let's go to Germany right now. Ich bin bereit. Which I also didn't learn till later, so I was not ready at that point. But no, I know it's like a valuable thing for visiting a country. You go to, you know, you gotta know how to get to the hotel and all that. Which actually, they also didn't teach me that, how to ask for directions. Wie komme ich zum Hotel? So I'd be fucked there unless I find a taxi driver that speaks English. Oh, no, not this again. Fuck, don't go in the goal. Rurrai. Ich würde gern zum Frühstück Rurrai. Eigentlich esse ich keine Rurrai. Sorry, I wasn't saying the word. I had something in my throat. I was trying to get it out. Rurrai. Yeah, that hurt. Was ist du? Honestly, sehr oft esse ich nichts zu Frühstück. Zum Beispiel, heute Morgen habe ich nichts zum Frühstück gegessen. Manchmal esse ich Frühstück, insbesondere wenn ich Arbeit habe. But when I do eat breakfast, wenn ich Frühstück habe, that's not right. Heute hatte ich einen Joghurt mit 2 Löffel. 2 spoons of cereal? Specifically 2 spoons. Or 2 scoops, I'm guessing. Ich esse keine Joghurt. Es hat mir nie gefallen. I never really liked it. Ich weiß nicht warum. Meistens habe ich Pfannkuchen oder Waffeln zum Frühstück. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just not for me. But I mean, es ist sehr beliebt, so I mean, people like it. Come on, that's not me getting a goal. But garlic, what? Knoblauch und Gurken? What is that? Saksiki? It sounds like a Japanese word. Is that a Japanese version of it? I've never heard of that. Okay, that's a pretty cool Rubik's Cube. Ah, one of our teammates left, too. That's not good. Tsatsiki. I don't know what that is. Greek. Okay. That does sound Greek. See, I don't eat gyros either, so I wouldn't know that. But that does, I mean, those sound like a couple. That was actually a really great save. Because I felt like my other teammate was just sleeping at the wheel. One of them's not even connected right now, so it's basically 3v2 right now. 3 gegen 2. Okay, my other teammate's literally not moving, so it may as well be 3... whatever. I can't. I'm too frustrated now. Sometimes I could just do German just to do it. Other times I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Du weißt this. That's just frustrating. Great. I'm going to have to basically save another one because my teammate's just sitting there doing nothing. I can do like an air jump like that once in a while. I've seen players online do like the air jumps where they're like literally floating over the arena. They almost never touch the ground. I can't do that. Yeah, no, it did. No, we might be seeing it again. Yep. Das ist viele. Das war viele Schmetterling. Oh, that's not the plural. Oh, God damn. Both my teammates left. Great. Ich bin wieder allein. Now I have to save all the goals. I am now the goalie and the player. Like, I have to do both. Ich muss beide machen. That's probably wrong. Sometimes I'll admit I just put the fucking words in there and hope for the best. That's... Dude, come on! You're already winning. That guy was blocking me, so I physically couldn't get to the goal. I'm the only one here. I'm probably not going to block that anyway, but look at this douchebag over here just kissing me in the corner. I can't get to that. I'm not going to get to that. Even if I had a teammate, I mean, they might be able to get to it, but I don't have one. What a freaking douche. Freaking complain about this. Come on. Exactly. Only 3.5 minutes of agony left. They're on pace for like 10 goals. I think the worst game I ever had was like 12-2 or something. Like, I think 12 is the most I've given up. I mean, it's literally 3v1. I mean, I get it. They're playing the game, but... Like, I don't really expect great results here. Like, if I get one goal, I'd be happy. And I have gotten one goal against 3 people before. It's not easy, but it can be done. See, that's the problem. I was about to say. The problem is I have to set myself up and hit the goal. And while I'm doing that, they can just blow me up. So, they can also block me. Like, they can do, like, 3 things at once. I can only do 1. I don't care. I'm playing this out. I don't give a shit. Joke's on you guys. I like this crap. Like, I can set up the play, I can try to, like, knock one of their guys out, but then they still got 2 more. So, I mean, I don't have anybody here to play defense or offense. It's literally all me. Exactly, you really are trapped in here with me. Well, that's the thing. I almost imagine it must be frustrating for the other team, too, because they're like, this is boring. Like, we're just beating one guy's ass. Like, so even when they're going to win, but it's like, yeah, what did you really accomplish? You beat one person doing 3 jobs. Like, you should win. I think I won one game where it was 2v3 because one of our people disconnected, and obviously it was close, but we did win it. That was kind of cool, but, like, I've never won 1v3. It's impossible. Even if I was good at this game, which I'm just okay at it, and I have to pay attention to all this stuff right now. And that's the thing. They're not taking it easy on me either. Like, they're playing full, like, strength. They're blocking, they're hitting, they're doing everything you would do in a 3v3 game, except they don't have... See, I don't have a goalie. No one was going to get to that. I'm setting up for an offense that's not going to happen. Like, look at my teammates. They're gone. I'm gonna say, if I hold them to less than 10... I always do that, though. It doesn't matter if it's like 1-0 or 7-0. I do. I put a no for every time they score. I don't care. I'll do it. Dude, they're just going for blood now. Like, what is the point? Come on. Give me one. See, normally, like, if my team scored a goal, the other one I do besides no is I do nice shot if one of my teammates scores a goal. I can't do that because I don't have any teammates. So even if I get a goal, I can't say nice shot to myself. That would just be tacky. But saying no every 5 minutes isn't. But if I say nice shot to myself, that's just kind of a dick move. Nice shot, me. You know, I'll be honest with you. I'm actually kind of surprised Amanda gave me the countries in alphabetical order, albeit not 5 of them, but it was actually on topic. That was the most impressive part of that whole thing. Oh, come on. You couldn't give me that one. You couldn't have given me that one. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, the game's pretty much over, but, like, you couldn't have just given me, like, a freebie. You're gonna play like it's freaking, like, 1-1 with a minute to go. Ah. You could have given me that. You guys are a-holes. You guys are just a-holes. I don't even care. I'm still going to keep fighting. You know what? 7-0's actually not bad, considering. Alright. There we go. I was going to say that was going to be the last game, but I can't end on that. So I'm going to do another game. I'm going to do one more game. Hopefully with real people on my team. Because that was just, I mean, yeah. At least I stayed for the whole game. Unlike whatever there is, Magic 229 and Sticker. Stick-R. Jeez, I should have just cleaned my room like my dad said. Futura Garden. That's a cool name. Alright, this is the last match. Even if I lose by 20, we gotta wrap it up here. But we're gonna wrap it up in style, right? Probably not. Go. God damn it again. Okay, nobody forfeit, nobody disconnect. Let's just have a good team effort out there. See, look at that. I got some defense there. I got some people behind me so that if I don't hit the ball, somebody else can hit it. Imagine that. Raum dein Zimmer auf oder du bekommst kein Schnitzel. Damn it, I wanted Schnitzel. I do enjoy cleaning your room. You don't get any freaking Schnitzel. God damn it. I feel like that's like super, not offensive, but just like stereotypical. Like that's all Germans eat is Schnitzel. Like, I mean, you typed it though, so I can't really say anything. But it's just like, really? That's all we do is just yell at each other and eat Schnitzel? Good job, Schnitzel. Good Arbeit, Schnitzel. Amanda's missing all this fun. That's alright, she followed me, so she'll be able to see all my excellent streams. And she can follow me on Discord at gimmegherkinssomebullshit.com. I do enjoy the sauerkraut strudel bump. I can't wait to read all that on my PS5 later. Love is a highway. See what I mean? It's got to put the name of the song from Cars the movie. Like, it can't just be a goal. It's got to have like a million little banners around it. It should be about the goal. It should be about the teamwork and the joy that that goal brought us. Cheapened by Disney promotion. Well, that's been a while, actually. In fact, they've had licensed music probably since the beginning, but only a little bit, and they never, like, put the credits on it. Which I guess they probably got in trouble for not putting the credits on it. See, this is I Can Be featuring Krista. You only hear it for, like, 10 seconds. I mean, the entire soundtrack now is just a lot of pop and Disney movie songs and et cetera, et cetera. I got nothing against it. It just seems kind of out of place at times. Like this intense game, and then all of a sudden it starts playing like Under the Sea. Yes, so did I. Well, it was a gift, but I think the game was like $50 when I got it. It was actually the game I got with my PS4 back in 2016. That's how much I love this game. And still do, apparently. Because here I am, still getting my butt kicked. There was a time, I mean, I was never great at this game. There was a time I was a lot better, because I used to play it more often. I still play it, but I'm playing it a lot more casually. I don't think I'm going to play it full time, as Amanda would ask. The funny thing is just how long it took her to answer what game is this. Like, it's literally on the screen. She answered it, but it took like 5 minutes. I'm like, what are you, Googling it? Like, it's right here. This game. Nice. For some reason, I thought you had that game already. Like, on PC. I know you had it on something else. Because I think they just, well, I don't know when they released it. But no, that's, seriously, that's cool. You're going to be a Hogwarts master again in no time. My friend actually got a Switch recently, believe it or not. Because he doesn't really care about getting the newest thing. And he got Hogwarts Legacy on Switch, says it runs like ass. That's all I know. I've never played it on anything, but he said it runs like ass on Switch. I didn't even know it was on Switch, I'll be completely honest. I know a lot of games got ported to Switch at one point or another, but I didn't know that was one of them. That's one I figured they would have saved for Switch 2. Because, I mean, that's going to be like, the first year of Switch is going to be nothing, well, there's going to be other things, but it's going to be like a bunch of games that already came out like 3 or 4 years ago that they can finally put on the damn thing. Like Street Fighter 6, like, you know, there's going to be games that came out that couldn't run on Switch, like Final Fantasy Remake. I don't even know if they're going to do Rebirth. Probably not, even on Switch 2. I actually wouldn't mind. I mean, I know they're not going to do it, even though it is Sega. If they could remaster Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers actually runs on Switch better than you'd think, but if they could upgrade it a little bit, that would almost be worth it for a portable version, but I actually don't care enough. Like, I mean, they're already upgrading Shadow Generations, which I think runs fine on Switch, and I usually play that game on PS5 anyway, so. But Sonic Frontiers, I will admit, there is something fun about having that game portable. It just runs like ass on Switch. I mean, it's playable. That's my best compliment I can give it, is that it is playable. I think it's 30 FPS, which I actually do notice it there because it gets really blurry. Like, which I guess is not a frame rate thing, that's just a blurry thing. But would you get it on Switch 2? Would you get a game like Until Dawn or something that they remastered for Switch 2 because it's such an old game they might be able to do it? I don't know. I'm not saying they're going to put Until Dawn on Switch 2, but I don't think Sony would. Well, then again, I didn't think Sony would put their stuff on Microsoft, so you never know. I don't know if that was a typo or not, that it's in 3 FPS or 30 FPS. But isn't Switch 2's going to be like up to 120, I thought. Oh, god damn it. I know Mortal Kombat 1 looked like a train wreck on Switch. Or was it Mortal Kombat 11? I don't even think they put Mortal Kombat 1 on Switch. Mortal Kombat 11 they tried, and it's like, why did you do it? Why have you done this to us? Overtime? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there are games like, you know, Horizon and other games that are getting remasters that are from past console generations, and I'm like, that game still looks great even now. Like, it's pretty cool. So I guess it's not so much a time thing, just as, like, the hardware that it was on. It's not like, oh, it's an older game, so it doesn't look as good. Like, there's some games that, I mean, hell, I still think some Xbox 360 games held up really well. I'd even say, like, I mean, obviously it's not a masterpiece graphically, but, like, the old God of War on PS2, I think, still looks really good. Like, the original. Got it. And that's actually the best way to end that stream. It's the best way to end it. I score the winning goal. We win. We all go home happy. I like that. And we got to have a great conversation with Amanda Jackson. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Woo! The approach if you own the original. Yeah, exactly. In some cases, you don't even do that. Like, if you have the PS4 disc, you can get it, I don't want to say for free, but some cases you do just get the upgrade. I mean, I guess it depends on the game, but if I put a PS4 disc into my PS5, it will try to upgrade it. The only reason I didn't upgrade Doom Eternal, and I mentioned this before, is because for whatever reason, the save file doesn't carry over. If the save file carried over, I would have gotten the PS5 version of Doom Eternal. But as it is, I'm stuck with the PS4 version, which I really don't mind. There's a couple little frame skips here and there, but it's not worth the graphic upgrade to me to lose in my entire game progress. If it wasn't for that, I would do it. And it would be free. But, like, I tried it, and it, like, started me in the first level, and I'm like, what? I already have a save file. Oh, thank you for following. What's your name? Area Johns or whatever? I really did. Hello, my headphones aren't working right now. Can you chat instead? By the way, which game do you stream the most? Hold on. Well, her headphones aren't working. Hold on, we gotta, I'll type something. Let's see. I'm gonna type right now, actually. The game I stream the most is... it's a fun, RPG. Are you familiar? Oh. I'm not gonna have a long typed out conversation here. Doesn't matter. They'll talk to me during the outro. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. We've had some good fun. We will see you in the next one. I can't believe I got 2 bots in the same stream. All right, we'll see you in the next one, which will be next month. As always, stay chaotic. Blur out.